Namaste and welcome to On the Path with Yogi Krish. This is part 2 of healing that we were talking about. And thank you so much to so many people for their feedback and questions too. So we'll try and address some of these questions in this video. The first question was a very interesting one, and it was, why do we need to heal ourselves before we can go and heal others? The answer to that is, you can't offer if you don't have a full cup. Until and unless you feel yourself full, you will not be able to offer much to the other person. So, to explain this in a more energetic context, our body is made up of atoms and molecules, and they all vibrate at a certain frequency. And this is what creates this energy around us, the energy field or the aura. Now, in people who are not mentally, psychologically, emotionally, physically well, they vibrate at lower frequencies, and hence the aura is dimmed. For people who are more active and whose aura or energy field is high, their physical vibrations are high. Their chakras are active, and the energy flow or the prana is vibrant. And so when that happens, your cup is full and you can offer. So imagine if you are a healer and you approach someone who is vibrating at a lower frequency because they are physically ill, for example. Then the energetic flow goes from you to the other person when you are transferring. Now, what happens if you yourself are energetically low? You can't do the healing. And the energy flow then is not really as active and as vibrant as it is supposed to be. In some cases, if you are not really energetically active, you might approach a person who has negative energies, and that might affect you too. It might mess with your own energetic field, and that happens. So one has to be really, really careful. And not just that, there's another thing, that in this environment around us, besides energy, there are spirits and there are souls that are always actively trying to attach themselves to energy sources. And unless you yourself are vibrating at a higher frequency, at a higher energetic field, you can become a target for these energy sources to attach. They're like parasites. And hence it is important that you activate your chakras, you activate your own energy, you energize yourself through pranayama and through other yogic practices, and ensure that your own energetic field remains a very sacred place and there is as little interference in it as possibly can be. So that was the first question. The second question was, as a healer, how do you identify blockages and problems? Well, once you are in high energy mode, you are extremely perceptive to energies around you, near you, far away from you. There are two kinds of healings that happen. One is when you are in the physical environment of the person that you are trying to heal, in which case you can use your hands, you can scan through your third eye, you can use your heart to scan, and then you try and figure out and understand where those blockages are. It's a lot like x-ray. And then what you do is you basically try and remove those blockages, untie those blockages by transferring energy to the other person. You might even energize the other person from head to toe. The second way of healing is actually distant healing, in which case you are more distant from that energy source and you actually travel astrally to their environment and then try and heal them by transferring energy. In either ways, energy is transferred and there is an energetic interaction that happens between the healer and the one who is looking for healing. The third question was, how do we know who to heal? And that's a fantastic question. Most often, there is a very simple principle that guides it, at least for me. As long as I feel intuitively guided to heal a person, I listen to that. If my intuition tells me that this person has been guided towards me and I need to do the healing, I will. If my intuition says no, then I don't. And that no can be for an n number of reasons. But most often, there are two principles that I follow. One is the person has too much of negative energy or unhealed parts of themselves, and it would probably require a lot more from me than I'm probably willing to give. Because I feel that even though I might be willing to give to the other person, they themselves are not capable of healing themselves. Why? Because it's karma, that whatever karma that they carry inside them, they have to learn their lessons, pay their own karmic debts, and then eventually, God willing, if they are ready, then they will find the right environment and the right person who will heal them. So I hope these three questions I've answered help you in understanding healing better. And there will be another part to the healing, and that will be on how do you protect your own energies and your own energetic space from any kind of possible intrusion. So if you like this video, please do subscribe, like, leave a comment, and if you have any questions, please ask and I'll be more than happy to reply to them. Thank you so much. God bless.